Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Tip, you know they tip the driver. Tip, T-I-P.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
Opted to run for it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards, and oh, it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones.
Oh, yeah, niggas. I'm
First
gonna shut
quarter,
the fuck up.
first drive.
Cause you be all up
First interception.
talking all
And that last one, that hurts.
excuses.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. This is
Good throw.
Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. The first carry for C.J. Prosise. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
This thought he had him.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And an alley to run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Touch 50.
They'll try and run down here with Prosise. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. We're scoreless after 1.
That's ball down.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Wilson to throw. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hey, didn't I tell y'all let a nigga drive all the way down the field and catch that kick? He's talking about us, me, go to the dog. I told you, I let niggas drive all the way down that field. I'm going to shut the fuck up, though.
Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them.
In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that.
I guess you want to hurry up and get back to
Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say
Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So
once I score a touchdown, you know it's going to be ready to press quick. No matter if we playing with the bums or not. Like,
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
We really don't be doing what they both can do.
He's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
You would go beat me with the Browns. That nigga Kareem Hunt was too much. That nigga was too much.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up with the second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
That's what it is now, Kory.
39 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
You just playing off.
You've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field. It usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there.
So you ain't
right
on the
start.
Wi-Fi,
We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I hope my dumb ass phone ain't connected.
Watch out, watch out. 66.
It ain't my phone.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. It gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Or maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1, and it's complete to Kelsey. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as attack.
Hey, Kory, and that's all facts. I try to give my dog a pound, but he want all crack. They don't know what I've been through. Huh? Oh, you talking to me? Oh, shit, boy. I had to go take a piss, boy. You want me to turn my hotspot on? I tried to front my dog a pound, but he want all crack. Come on, bleed.
going to be made at the Seahawks 35. This offense finding its
Blood
legs now.
clot.
Here's another first and 10.
used to be like blood clot.
Mahomes now to throw.